Hey guys, and welcome to today's tabata. Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, welcome. I'm Matthew from the Homeschool Health Network, and we're back with another tabata. So today's tabata, as you can probably tell from the title, is a donkey kick tabata. If you don't know what a donkey kick is, it's basically here on the intro. I'll put my hands around this. I'll put my knees out here, as you can see, and I'm gonna basically kick back. Now, when you kick back, there's a few things. It's not as simple as it looks. You don't want to just kick like this, because that's not doing anything. You want to kick up and then raise a little bit, like this, up and raise, just like so. So you're squeezing your hamstrings and your glutes and everything, so that you're getting the full amount of workout from the donkey kick. So if you don't know what a tabata is, it's basically it's 20 seconds on of doing an exercise, in this case the donkey kick, and then 10 seconds off of doing something else, like a rest, I guess, from the main exercise. So that goes on for 4 minutes, and that's what a tabata is. So remember, up like this, and then you might be wondering what the rest is. It's not just sitting here resting, because we want to, it's 4 minutes, we want to maximize our time. So in that case, it'll be 20 seconds of donkey kicks, up, and then you'll, for the rest, it'll be holding it up. Now just make sure you're pointing your toe as close as you can to your face. Don't go like this. Point it back, just like that. And then halfway through, we're going to switch and go to this, to the other side, basically. And so that's all I have to say, really. It's working your glutes and your hamstrings. And let's just get straight into it. I'm going to go ahead and start my timer, and there'll be a timer on the screen so that you can also follow along. Alright, I've started the timer, and I'm starting on this side. So I'm going to basically point my toe in, and then go out, just like this, for a good donkey kick here. So 15 seconds. Like I said, once we hit 20 seconds, we're going to go ahead and go straight into just holding it out like this. Perfect. So out like this for 10 seconds, and then back into donkey kicks. And then once the timer hits 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and switch. Actually, once it hits 1 minute and 50, that kind of rest time is what we'll use to actually switch to the other side. So up and back, just like this. Up, up, like that, and then hold out. So this is great. It's kind of working. It's a good way to get your hamstring, because a lot of people miss out on your hamstring. It's very important to work out, but a lot of people don't do it because you're focused on your quads and your and all the other muscles that kind of show. But your hamstrings are very important for pretty much all sports that include running, and because you have to balance that out, basically, because if you have your quad that's really strong right on the front, and your hamstring's extremely weak, it's gonna unbalance, and you're gonna end up hurting your hamstring. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back into the donkey kicks, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. So yeah, you want to make sure you're getting your hamstring, working out your hamstring and your glutes too, because that will really help your performance in really anything. Okay, take this 10 seconds to kind of shake it out, and we're gonna switch to the other side. So yeah, it really helps with performance and with like running and different exercises. So basically your hamstring is very important. You want to make sure you're balancing out all muscles, and that goes for everything. Like if you get like a really strong core, and you never work out your back, or you never try to strengthen your back. Like in core, I mean like abs, abdominal muscles. Basically, if you work out those a lot, and you have like an 8-pack, and you're looking good, right? But you don't work out your back, you're gonna end up really hurting yourself, because if you unbalance it, you're gonna end up being able to pull a lot harder with your abs than you will with your back, and your back will give out. And that's just with obviously those muscles, and that goes for everything, So that's why it's important to do donkey kicks or something that will work out your hamstrings. And I'll go over a lot more exercises too that basically work out your hamstring. All right, and we have a little bit more. So we have 2 more of these, actually. 2 more sessions of donkey kicks. Up Alright. So yeah, you should be able to start kind of feeling it in your hamstring, your glute. I definitely do. And try to, I was making a mistake, try to hold it up nice and high so you're kind of squeezing too the entire time, because trying to maximize it. So good. And then we're going to go, and this is actually the last set. And 10 more seconds on this. Alright, and into holding this for 10 more seconds. And then we're good. And that is officially done. So that's about it for today's Tabata. It was a great workout for your glutes and your hamstrings, which, like I said, is very, very important. So do this at home. I highly recommend it. But then also, it wouldn't be healthy to not drink any water after this. So please do drink a lot of water after this. You need the proper nutrition, and make sure you're having a balance of everything in a really good diet, so that you can maximize also what you're gaining from these workouts. But that's the end of today's Tabata. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you're wanting to see more videos like this in the future, please do hit that like button and subscribe, which will really help us out in creating more of these videos and putting them out for you guys. So anyways, you've been watching Matthew from the Homeschool Health Network, and I'll see you guys later.